Oh, hello there. Um, Welcome to Kissinger's Kitchen, and I'm your host, Vince Kissinger. And today I'm doing a very special episode for all teenagers and beginners of who wants to cook for themselves and all that, like very young age to all the way to teenage. Do you always want to cook? So today I'm doing a very special feature. It is Kissinger's Easy Bake. So today we're gonna cook one of my all-time favorite meals when I was a kid is macaroni and cheese, boxed macaroni and cheese. So this is one of my favorite meals when I was a kid. So if all of you new cooks or anything like that always want to bake for themselves, like parents are out or you're home alone and you're hungry, and this is the first step. So first off, here's what you need to have. You need a pan, a cooking pan, butter, milk, a spatula, like something like this, like a spoon, and your food, macaroni and cheese. And then inside, it's got a cheese pack that you put inside. So, are you ready to learn? So we're gonna go by step of how to make how to cook boxed macaroni and cheese. So let's start with step one. Step one, you gotta fill the pan full with water. And you don't want it way too full. So I would say about like half the pan full, something like that. So probably that much, and if you don't want way too much or anything like that, then I would say probably not all the way full, but almost all the way full, just like this. So the next step, you put it onto the stove, and you always want the handle inside the stove, like not sticking out. This is what you don't want, because if you have it this way, it's gonna, like, if you accidentally bump into it, you're gonna make a big mess. So the best thing is to have the handle inside the stove. So once you have the pan in the stove, then you turn it on, and as you can see the picture right there. So as you can see, that's the stove right here, and that's the picture of the stove. So this circle right here, that's the stove that you'll be powered on, and that's where I have it right now, that right there. So turn it on, and I usually put it like not all the way high, so bake and like get the water hot. So you just wait until it gets very hot and then start. So you put the lid on top so the water can be hot. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, the water's been boiling and it's really hot. So now we're ready for step 3, is to put the pasta in. So first off, open the box. This is your cheese mix, so save this for last. So what I usually do, I shake it off so all the cheese is in the very bottom of the bag. Set it on the side, and now it's time to put it in. So spread it around. There we go. So right after that, you put the lid back on, and then you just wait for the pasta to boil for at least 7 to 10 minutes. But the major thing is to make sure that you stir the pasta. So you want to stir it like twice or 3 times during the 7 and 10 minute limit. So like you can wait for at least 3 minutes, then stir the pasta. Then you can wait for another 2 minutes, then stir again. And then you can do it one more time within like 3 to 5 minutes. And then we'll move on to the next step. So step 1 was to fill this with water, like 6 cups of water, or you can do it on the faucet. Then after that, you turn the stove on which one that you're using is the the front left, front right, back left, or back right. So that's step 2. Now we've done step 3 is to put the pasta in when the water's hot. So just let the pasta sit, and then you stir like 3 times within 7 to 10 minutes. Okay, it's been at least 10 minutes, and the water is really boiling. So that means it's almost done. So you just stir the pasta. I'm actually not left-handed, I'm usually right-handed, but I'm doing left-handed on this video. So once you've done that, then we move on to the next step, and it will be step 4. So remember, you stir like twice or 3 times during the 7 to 10 minutes, and then we move on to step 4. For step 4, you have to have this, a drainer. As you can see, this will drain the water out when you drop the pasta in. You drop the pasta inside and you drain the water. That's the next step. So mostly just put the drainer in the sink. Make sure you turn the stove off. So first off, grab the drainer and put it in the sink. Turn off the stove. Grab this off the stove, and then you drain it. Make sure all of it's out. Then if you didn't get everything out, then you grab your spoon, just like that. See, you can still see noodles on there, the macaroni. You get it out of the pan and put it on the drainer. So once the pasta is all drained out, then we move on to the next step, step 5. You put the pasta back into the pan. Make sure none of it falls out. Then you put the drainer back in the sink. And then there's the fun part. You go to the refrigerator and you grab the milk and the butter. So first off, I start with the milk. You don't want to put too much, so I would put like probably a little bit all over the noodles. Like a little bit all over. Just like that. Then you get the butter. Let me get inside there. You don't want too much of that either. So I would say probably about like a 1 dab of butter. Then you pour it inside. Just like that. Stir it up.
What? Oh, nothing. Huh? Yeah, I called.
Don't worry about my mom just left. If you were listening to the voice in the background, that was my mother. She was outside talking to her friend. So the next step, so now you know to put the butter in the milk. For step 6, I believe, we do the cheese. So you open it up, then you just spread it all over the macaroni until the bag is all empty. The next step, stir it up. Make sure you get all the macaroni all covered in that cheese. It will take you probably about a minute or two to get every single noodle in here, most likely. So, very good news. You're almost done cooking the macaroni and cheese. So here's step 6. The next step is serving. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to grab this bowl right here. So I'm going to grab this bowl here. Doing some on the drawer here. So you can grab like a spoon or fork to eat with. And then, since that's all done, you'll be able to serve. And it'll be ready to eat. This looks so good. Gives me some very good memories of when I was a kid. And I think all you beginners and new cooks, like teenagers, all of you watching this video, this is very easy to bake. It will take you at least like 15 to minimum, or a little bit earlier than that, to do this all in a very good way. So once you're done that, then you put it in the sink. I'm going to put some cold water so it'll cool the pan down. Soak it up so it'll be easy to clean. And now it's time to munch in. Good stuff. So, all you teenagers and beginning cooks, this is today's episode of Easy Bake with Vince Kissinger. So I hope you all enjoyed learning how to cook some boxed macaroni and cheese. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you make yourself a very good meal. Kissinger's Entertainment Productions, and it's on the bottom line is www.youtube.com/MrKissinger101 to watch all of my other videos. So, hope you enjoyed today's video of how to make boxed macaroni and cheese. Talk to you later, and have a good day. Bye-bye.